Hello.
Good evening, sir.
Hey, Mr. Darlington, what's going on?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Good. What's going on? Beautiful weather today.
Yeah. But I didn't have anywhere to go, so
You said what?
I didn't have anywhere to go, so I was just
Oh, so
inside.
you just at home.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
All right. All right. So we're waiting for the other people to show in or to come in. So looks like we got 5 people. We got 5 people in the house right now. Let's see who's here. New view. All right, Mr. Omari, Mr. Moses, Mr. Matthews here. Let me admit. Just admit all. All right, cool. So it looks like we got some people here today. All right, cool. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. I'm seeing some of you guys do your projects. I'm really encouraged. Really encouraged. And we got some new people. Got some new people in the house who've decided to take the plunge and get this money, man. All right. Good. So we have Mr. Omari, Mr. Matthews always been here, and we're expecting Mr. Zachariah as well. So we're waiting on him. So but anyway, so guys, for you guys who are new, every Thursday we're here. Unless there's something like an emergency where I can't make it, but I'll definitely send you guys a text on the WhatsApp group. So you guys are in now, so you guys are good to go. So you guys can get all the messages that people are going to be sending back and forth. So remember, when you're doing your projects, you guys that are new, when you're doing your projects, post it in the WhatsApp group, right? So before you text me personally, just post it in a WhatsApp group, and one of the senior students, they'll answer you. And if they don't answer you, that's when I step in, right? So while you're doing your projects, if you just have a quick question, you can't figure it out, take a picture, post it in a WhatsApp group, somebody will answer you, right? But if it's not something that's pressing and you just need me to address it one-on-one in class, this is where you get the chance to do it, right? Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. All right, cool. All right, who wants to go first? We got like 30-45 minutes. So let's go.
Definitely me, because I have loads of questions for you today.
Okay, tell me.
Okay, so in project 4.
Oh, project 4? Okay.
Yes, numbers 81, 82, and 83, they are quite similar.
Okay,
So
what does it say?
I'm having this issue with permission, because it says create a view called orders VWX as the order ID, order dates, and promotion ID of the orders table owned by the OE schema. Now, it said ensure that the view is owned by HR. So it's more like I'm creating a view for a different schema.
Yes, so it's simple. So it's real simple, right? So you want to know how to do it, right?
Yes, sir, because they keep telling me that the table doesn't exist. I've tried it in so many ways.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is simple, right?
Yeah.
So let me create a user real quick. Create user, I don't know, Joe, identified by Joe. Account unlocked. Okay, now I'm going to grant create session to Joe. Create view. Create any view. Create any table to Joe. Just granting him all right. I'm just granting him just basic privileges, right? That he's going to use to
Okay.
grant create session to Joe. Oh, grant create session. Yeah, to Joe. All right, cool. All right, so now if I do okay, so I don't have the OE session, but you do, right? Because this is 12C, right?
Yes.
Select version from select banner from $V version. Right, you can see that this is 12C and not 11. You have 11, but I don't, right? I don't. The only sample schema that I have is 11. But we're just going to use this. We're just going to play with the schema that I did, right? So watch this. So what I'm trying to do is just simply this. So I'm going to do. So the question says create a view, whatever the view name is called, and let it be owned by
HR, a different user. Yes.
So read the question again.
Okay. It says create a view called orders underscore VWX as the order ID, order date, and promotion ID of the orders table owned by the OE schema. So the orders table is owned by the OE schema. Now it said ensure that the view is owned by HR, and there are some other questions like that. So
ensure that the view is owned by who?
The HR, by HR.
But OE owns the view.
Yeah, OE owns the table which we want to duplicate as the view.
OE owns it. Okay.
So we want to create a view from a table. So we want to take some columns from the table and use it to create a view for another user.
Describe HR.locations. Let's just use this, for instance. Okay. So now I'm just going to do create view Joe dot I don't know, sample as select location ID city from HR dot locations. Yeah. Insufficient privileges. Why? Okay, you're probably getting these messages, and the answer is real simple, right? So to do that, you simply need to do this. Grant, and you're not there yet, right? Which is fine, right? And it's good that you ask me. So simply do a grant select on HR.locations to Joe. Okay. Then grant select grant create. Let's grant him a few. Grant create table, create view to Joe. Okay, so now if I try this again, let's see what happens. Boom, done. So the issue was, it's real simple, and yeah, to be fair, you're not there yet. That's in week 5, where you're going to learn how to do, you're going to learn how to grant different privileges to different users. You see what I'm saying? Okay. But you're not there yet. That's why you're getting that issue. You know what I'm saying? You can't just do anything in a database. Like the DBA must grant you privileges to do certain things, or else you can't do anything. You can't even connect. Talk less of creating a view. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So this is basically the same thing that you're trying to do. Like I didn't ask for all the columns. I just asked for just a few columns inside of the table. That's all. Right. So when I said let it be owned by whoever it is, right? Just put Joe dot whatever table it is, orders, whatever it is, right? So you just do the same thing, right? But just make it whoever you want the final owner to be, make it Joe dot whatever the name of the view is going to be as whatever column that I asked you for from the table that holds that stuff. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
Okay.
What else you got? Tell me.
Okay, so I want to know. So if I create a table, right? Let's say I create a table, Joe, and then I create another table, students. Now, if I commit after creating students.
No, there's no such thing as commit after creating.
Okay. Let me say maybe I deleted, right? So okay, I deleted something.
Do you understand why there is no commit after creating?
Yes, because it's a DDL, right?
Very good.
Yes. So let's say I delete from. I can commit after deleting.
Okay.
Yes, and I maybe I delete from Joe, and then I delete from a different table. Now, if I commit, am I committing just for the different table, or is it with Joe table too?
No, you're committed for everything.
Everything.
See, I can do this. Delete from HR.employees. Okay, it's not going to allow me, but I'm just giving you an example because it has dependencies, right?
Yes, sir.
I can do delete from HR. I don't know, departments, right?
Yes, sir.
Forget all these, right?
Yeah.
Just assume that it went through. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Now the question now is this. Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's do this. Create table. Joe.emp as select star from HR.employees. Oh, okay. So okay. Alter user Joe quota unlimited on users. Then we do that. Then we do this. Okay. So now. So cool. So now when we do select count, I just want to get a count star from Joe.emp. Okay, we have 107 rows. Now, if I do delete from Joe.emp, right? Yeah. It's not deleted yet, right? Yeah. The moment I do let's you know, let me roll back. Roll back. Okay, so now where salary greater than 10,000. Okay, that's 15 rows. So I do this again. Where salary greater than 9,000. That's 8 rows. I do this again. Where salary greater than. Right? So altogether, I've deleted 33 rows out of 107. Yes? Okay. The moment I do a create session, a drop session or drop statement, a truncate or an alter, the moment I do that, right? Every DML, right? Yeah. That I have not committed is going to auto commit for me.
Oh.
Everything. If I could have done 1,000 DMLs, right? If I never committed, that's fine. The moment I do one DDL, it's going to auto commit everything I did in the past. Everything. See what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Everything. So a lot of people, that's what they do. They just do a bunch of DMLs. So instead of doing commit after each command, no, they just wait till the end. So you can wait till the end and type commit. That'll commit everything you did in the past. Or you can just do a DDL, right? And that'll commit everything you've done in the past. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Good job. All right. What else you got? Tell me.
Okay. Is there a way to insert multiple values?
I like to do it one at a time.
Oh.
You mean multiple rows, right?
Yes, multiple rows. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to do it one at a time. Personally, I like to do it one at a time.
What if it's a large amount of data?
So this is why a lot of times a lot of people do scripts.
Okay.
Like if you have like 10,000 inserts, yeah, like this is something that you're not going to type physically. Like it's going to be a protocol that's going to do it for you.
Okay.
Like it'll be some kind of code.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then once that code is done, it spits it out, and then you just run the code as an executable, and then it'll do it. Yeah, it's not something that you type. But I personally like to do it one at a time. But there are some scripts that you can do where you can do multiple at the same time.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just throw in something. Yeah. Okay. For somebody kind of, beginner learning, the script sometimes might be a little bit of, asking too much. But there is a possibility to insert multiple rows. I think we did one of those. Okay. Give an example of where you want to insert how many rows.
Like let's say like 4 rows. You want to do 4 rows there. I think there's a command called insert all.
Yes, yeah, insert all.
I think there's an insert all command.
Yeah,
yes.
then you
insert all.
You do insert all.
Yeah.
Then the next line you'd say insert into. Okay. You do the data types, close values, and then do the values.
Yes.
Column by column, column by column, column by column. If you have 10 columns, then at the end of all the columns, you say select from duo.
Yes.
And then that should be able to do the commit.
Okay. So
select star from duo.
Okay. So between the values of the different rows, there will be no comma, right?
No, every column you put a comma, because that's what is separating one column from the other. Sorry, one record from the other.
Okay.
So you understand the columns. Remember, the columns are defined by the data type and the values that you're inserting.
Yes.
So when you say the first line will be insert all. Then come down and say, I'll probably post it. I'll post it when I get it.
So it's simply this, right? You say insert, you don't do insert all, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
okay, insert into the table.
Then whatever, whatever, let's say HR and employees, for instance, I'm just giving you an example, right? It's just like this, right? And then you want to put your column, let's say, okay, employee ID, I don't know, location, ID, whatever it is, right? And then values.
Exactly.
Values, let's say, I don't know, 1, let's say 3, right? You see what I'm saying? Are you with me?
Comma.
Right? Then into again. Do you see that?
Yes, sir.
And then you put in the table name. Right? I'm just using an example. We're not going to do this, but I'm just using this as an example. Yeah. Right? And then once you're done, you do one line, blah 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 blah. Do one line, press enter. Into again. Do another line. Right? Then you do a semicolon. Then you're done. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the reason why I don't use insert all is because if one thing goes wrong, you gotta retype everything.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like about it. Yeah. If one thing goes wrong, you gotta retype everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like to do one at a time. Let's say you have 50 rows.
Yeah.
One thing goes wrong, now you gotta find which one is wrong. Then you gotta fix it. Then you gotta retype the whole thing. Oh no, no, no. I'm not with that. No, I'm not with that at all. So what a lot of people do, so what a lot of people do is this.
I'm sorry, I got run.
So what a lot of people do, is they create a script on the OS. So for instance, what they'll do is they'll do let's say they'll do vi test.sql, for instance. So you do then you do your insert script, whatever it is. Insert all blah blah blah, all that stuff. You type all that stuff in. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Once you're done, you save it. Once you're done, you save it. Then you log back into your database. Then you call a script. So call what? Test.sql. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's nothing there. There's nothing in there. But you just call it. So you create the script first, and then you call the script. And then the script is gonna run the command. That's what a lot of people do. But the point I'm trying to make is, can you see how complicated this thing will get?
Yeah.
It just gets overly complicated for no reason. That's why I just say, look, just do it one at a time.
Okay.
But be rest assured, oh come on, there's some databases where they got to do like 1 million inserts. Trust me, it's not going to be you that's going to do it. It's going to be a program that's going to do it. It's not going to be you that's going to be typing all those inserts. Oh no, it's not going to be you at all. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So just be rest assured, you're not going to do that.
Okay. I'm actually almost done with my project. I have like 5 questions.
Beautiful. This is project 4, right?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Good job.
Thank you. So I still have more questions.
Tell me.
So I want to know if we really need index in our database or in our table.
Of course. Are you kidding me? Do you need indexes? You better know how to do an index. Index is powerful. Without index, your database will crawl. Users are going to complain. It's like you're asking me, do you need an index behind a book? When you're looking for words, you definitely. Are you going to read through the whole book just to find 2 words?
Okay.
No, you're going to go to the back of the book, find the words, and then go to the pages. So what could take you 2 weeks to find 2 words could take you what? 30 seconds. Yeah. Now think about this in computer terms. Yeah, it's a big deal. Because the computer, like Oracle, will have to do a full table scan normally, the same way you would have to do it. But with an index, it doesn't do a full table scan, it does an index scan. So it creates a table for the index and then scans that index to find whatever it's looking for. You see what I'm saying? So, and what I mean by whatever it's looking for, it's what if the columns in the table, if it's indexed, is going to find it in that index table. It's not going to scan the table itself. It's going to scan the index. So for instance, it's going to group that column. Let's say it's a column like employee ID, for instance. Let's say we select employee underscore select employee underscore ID from, for instance, right? So you see, this is 107 rows of the employee ID, right? So what I'm saying is this, right? So something like this. What if I just wanted to find all the employees IDs that are between 148 and 154, right? So what would an index would do, because it's already logically grouped in its own way, it has pointers going to the actual data that you're looking for, right? So let's say I created an index on this column, employee ID. It's going to go to, so for instance, if I did select where employee underscore ID between 148 and 154. 154. Select employee where employee ID between, what am I missing, guys? Tell me.
I think the numbers are supposed to be in Both?
No, it's not. Where employee ID? What am I missing? Tell me, what am I missing? Somebody. You guys are students. Tell me. My brain is clouded right now. Tell me. Okay. It was the and was in caps. Okay.
Oh.
So the point I'm trying to make is simply this, right? Even that, right? Like, because this is employee ID is the primary key. So there's an automatic index on this column. That's fine. So that means that the table itself already has an index organized table on this, right? So it has pointers to it. So for instance, like the index itself could break this column down into let's say like 5 different parts or whatever it is. This looks like 7 or 8 different parts. It's not even going to look in this part. It's not going to look here. It's not going to look here, right? It's not going to look here. It's just going to go straight to this table partition right here.
Yeah.
It's going to ignore everything else, right? So it's just going to go right here, boom, and give you your information. But if there was no index on this column, it has to read each and every value of this table until it gets to what? 148. Once it gets to 148, then it reads this one, gives you. Once it satisfies your command, boom, it's done. It hands over the cursor over to you and you're done. That's it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. Do you understand indexes now and the power?
Yes, I do.
Beautiful,
Yes, I do.
beautiful, beautiful.
Okay.
All right, what else you got?
For the synonym table, the synonym video didn't play, so I just Googled it and I saw how to go about that.
Oh, my bad. So synonyms are just they're just so for instance, describe Joe dot, is it a sample? Okay, so if I do select star from Joe dot sample. All right, cool. So if I just do create synonym Joe dot SYN from Joe dot sample. See that? Oh, 4, sorry.
It's 4, yes.
See that, right? So now when I do select star from Joe.syn, same exact thing. Is that?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if I do delete from Joe.sample, where location ID greater than 3100, right? Okay. So now when I do select count star from Joe.sample, I got 22, right? Before it was 22. You see that, right?
Yes. Yes.
You see that, right?
Yeah.
So now, when I do select count star from Joe.syn, you see, I got 22. You see that, right?
Yes.
So when one affects the other, you see what I'm saying? So now let me roll back. So now I'm going to do this, right? So if I do delete from Joe.syn, where location ID, right? Now I'm going to do select count star again, 22. You see that? 22. So it affects one affects the other regardless.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Now I'm going to roll back. I'll watch this. But now if I do drop, see, drop synonym Joe.syn. Okay. So now when I do select star from Joe.syn, table view doesn't exist. When I do select star from Joe.sample, see that? It does not affect it. So DMLs affect DMLs for synonyms. They do affect both the synonym and the table. But DDLs affect, right? Listen, DDLs affect the synonym so long as the DDL is done on the table itself.
Yeah.
But if it's done on the synonym, it's not going to affect it because it's just it's a byproduct of the base table. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I just said?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Beautiful. 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 What else you have? Tell me now.
Is there anyone else who has a question before I use up all the time?
Who else has a question? We have 10 more minutes. Tell me. Who else has any question? Who else has it? Well, I don't expect the new guys to have any questions because they're pretty new, right? But if anybody else has any questions, hey.
I have a quick question.
Tell me.
Oh, sorry. So I'm on project 5. This is Matthew.
Hey, Matthew, what's up, man?
What's up?
I got your project the other day. Which one was that? I think that was project 4.
4, yeah.
Good job, man. Good job.
Yeah, I was almost done with it. You know what I forgot to do? I forgot to save my work.
Oh, you gotta do it again.
Yeah, so I had to do it all over again.
Yes, sir. You gotta do it again, bro.
That's great.
Gotta do it again.
Because I don't know why I keep thinking like it automatically saves, but
nah, you gotta do it again, bro.
I was so pissed. So
I know. It happened to me twice, many times before. So you gotta do it again. Welcome to the club.
Yeah. So on project 5, I see that we have to create 4 databases.
No, just create one.
Okay.
Just create one.
Okay.
After you create another one, then you're fine. Because the system, so when you create the second one, yes, don't create the third one because the system can only really handle 2 databases.
Okay.
Right? And then once you create, don't delete the first one.
Okay.
The one that you have right now, don't delete it. Just leave that as is, as your base. The second one, you can do whatever you want to do. You can delete that after. See what I'm saying? But once you've created one more, that's fine. You don't need to create 3 or 4. That's fine. You get it.
Oh, man. Because I think I watched the video and I was doing the work along with the video to practice.
No, that's fine.
The tutorial. So I deleted. So I was watching that video and I was doing the deletion when I saw like you deleted it with the video with the when you were doing the class. Okay. And I was doing everything in the video, so I deleted it, but I created another one called Stage.
Yeah. So do a favor. So create another database called ORCL, right? In lowercase. Just make sure that you create you check on sample schema towards the end.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real simple, right? So just make sure you check sample schema. It's good practice. It's fine.
Okay. I was just making because I see so just for the project, instead of just making all 4, you want us to at least just do one and just show that we created it.
Correct. So you have your base ORCL database, and then create another one just so you know how to do it.
Okay, and you just
create it, delete it, or create it, log into it, make sure you can see everything, delete it, and then go back to the base.
Okay, and just show that we just pretty much did it.
Correct.
Okay, all right. I was just making.
So once you do that, just do select name from $V database, right? This will give you the name of your database. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
So once you create that database, you need to log into that database. Right? And don't ask me how you're gonna do it, but hey, I show you how to log into that database.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So once you figure out how to log into that database, right? I'm just gonna give you a clue. It's called export, right? Once you've logged into the database, just give me this command. Give me this command to show me that, okay, you created a database and you logged into that database, and then you're gonna go.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Do you also help with like resume? Like
but that's a long way from me. Yeah, that's a long time from now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a long time from now.
That's after like week 8. So if I only want to do the database, Can I come back to do the AWS later?
Yeah, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll finish with maybe 7, 8, and then holler at you about that.
Yeah, you got to do 12C as well. So once you do 8, then we have 12C stuff. Like you gotta know that too as well. But once you're there, yeah, it's about that time. And I always tell students, do your projects about 2-3 times, start to finish. Once you've done it the first time, it's going to be easier the second time. Once you've done it the second time, it's going to be much easier the third time.
Okay.
Yeah, so that way you know you're sure and ready.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What else you got? Somebody tell me. Tell me.
Can you explain this decode? Is it a function or something?
No, because it's out of the purview of the OCP. You don't really need that's mostly a PL/SQL language. It's all in the notes. All that
I
so
read it.
it's not really necessary, especially for the projects. It's not really necessary.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right.
What else? Yeah, somebody tell me.
I have all my questions answered.
Nobody has any more questions, huh? Guys, do your projects. Do your project. This is what's gonna get you paid for real, right? Do the projects. The projects are money. Money, 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 money. Just do the projects. Finish the projects. Once you've done the projects, nobody in life will ever offer you anything less than $100,000 again, ever. In life. It's a good starting point in life. See what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So guys, you know, for you guys that are doing really well of advancing doing your projects, listen, like the new students that are here, they're going to be asking a lot of questions. And I'm going to be looking for you guys to answer their questions, right? Because that way it lets me know that, okay, you guys know what you're talking about. You're getting better, you're getting stronger, right? And that's what you want to do. See what I'm saying? So guys, keep pushing, stay focused, right? Keep doing your work. And if nobody has any more questions.
I had a question. Can you hear me?
Nobody has any more questions, right?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. I got a question about the project.
Yes, sir.
Like if I noticed that on mine it's locked each week, I guess.
Yes. So that is by design. So every week, right? Every week you're gonna, because we don't want to overwhelm you. So each week you're gonna learn, for week 1, you're gonna learn Linux, week 2 through 4, SQL, then week 5 and above is gonna be admin stuff.
Okay, so you can't speed up, you just have to do a week at a time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But if you want to speed it up, then we got to put you in a different program.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we got to put you in a whole different program. But you can text me, for that, right? But if you don't want to be overwhelmed, then just do it every week.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And send the project directly to your email?
That's correct, sir.
Okay.
All right, guys, we got less than 20 seconds. Who got anything else? Tell me that. Tell me. Go once.
No one.
Going twice. Guys, do your projects. I'm always here. You guys know you guys can reach me via text